The senior guys had this game where they rated freshman girls out loud in the hallway, so I decided to rate them back using a megaphone. Every morning by the main staircase, same group of 5 seniors, same dumb routine, holding up fingers when a girl passed, shouting numbers like it was a sport. 8, you're crazy, dude. 5 at best. I'd still talk to her though. Absolute comedy geniuses. The freshman girls had it the worst because they didn't understand what was happening yet. They walked straight into it, and once they realized, it was already too late. My little sister Layla started high school this year. First week home, she asked me why boys were flashing numbers when she walked to class. I asked what numbers. She said 3, sometimes 4. She's 14. She asked me if she was ugly. I felt my chest lock up. The next morning, I watched it myself. Layla walked past with her friend, shoulders hunched, already expecting it. 4, maybe 4.5. Her friends better. 6. Layla didn't react, just kept walking. I scanned the hallway for a teacher. Mr. Caldwell was maybe 10 feet away, sorting folders outside his room. He looked up, saw everything, then looked right back down. That's when I realized no adult was going to fix this. The following week, it escalated. Now there were comments. Decent face, but weird walk. No curvis. I'd let her talk to me if she lost some weight. I kept expecting someone to step in. A teacher, a hall monitor, anyone. Nobody did. So one morning, in the middle of the rush, I walked straight up to them, right in front of their leader. His name was Carter. Tall, loud, completely convinced he was irresistible. I said, you know the freshman girls are taking longer routes just to avoid you, right? He blinked, then laughed. Chill. It's not that serious. We're not hurting anyone. His friends cracked up. Someone behind me held up fingers. I heard a 6 and more laughter. I didn't turn around. I just stared at Carter until his grin faltered. That night, I barely slept. Not hurting anyone. Layla asked if she was ugly, and he thought this was harmless. I considered reporting them, but Mr. Caldwell already saw and ignored it. I thought about telling my parents, but what would that change? Then I remembered student council events. My friend Marisol helped with them, and I knew exactly where they kept the megaphones for assemblies. On Friday morning, I asked her if I could borrow one. She asked why. I said it was for a project. She didn't push. I arrived early, picked my spot, tested the megaphone in the bathroom. It worked. Right on schedule, Carter and his crew took their place by the stairs. A girl passed. 6. Nah. 5. I lifted the megaphone. Yo. 3 out of 10. 0 muscle, slouches when he walks, probably can't do one push-up. The hallway went silent. Carter spun around so fast he almost stumbled. I pointed at the guy next to him. 4. No shoulders, no jawline, nothing happening at all. His face turned bright red. Someone nearby burst out laughing. I didn't stop. 2. Built like a spaghetti stick. Voice cracks when he's nervous. Automatic, no. The crowd thickened. Phones came out. Someone yelled, let her go. I pointed back at Carter. And the star of the show, 5 out of 10. And that's me being kind. Weak chin, loud confidence, peaked way too early. The type who thinks he's charming but's never made anyone laugh on purpose. He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. That's when Mr. Caldwell forced his way through the crowd, grabbed the megaphone, and started yelling about consequences. Carter jumped in instantly. She was body shaming us. That's messed up. I looked at him and said, relax. It's not that serious. I'm not hurting anyone. His face went empty. I got Saturday detention for causing a disruption. The boys got pulled into a meeting about hallway behavior. The game ended. Not because of punishment, but because anytime they showed up near the stairs, someone would shout, what's your rating? Or, no jawline, and the hallway would explode with laughter. They stopped showing up early. Then they stopped showing up at all. Layla uses the main staircase now. She doesn't think twice about it. That was the point.